What's up, everybody? It's Blackjack. Welcome back to Ace Academy. Wow, that selection made me feel a lot happier. To actually know that might have actually had some real implications there. Anyway, I turn on my alarm and roll out of bed. It's time to get ready for class. As I head downstairs, I feel uneasy. Today will be our first match. I really hope Yoona was able to work her magic and get us a sponsor. Shouldn't you feel a little bit more uneasy that you didn't see any of your family members last night? Anyway, Nikki is rummaging around in the living room. Oh, never mind. I smile when I see her. Even when I'm stressed or worried, Nikki always seems to know what to do, how to put my mind at ease. And I imagine Nikki's probably really worried right now because you didn't answer your phone. I knew it. Hey, Nikki, just the person I was hoping to see.
Look, if you're hungry, you have to find your own food. I don't have time to cook today.
I knew it. Something happened last night, and I think not having my phone fucked that up. She doesn't pause to look at me when she speaks, but continues gathering what she needs for the day. Not quite the welcome I was expecting. Yeah, see? See? I knew it. By forgetting that phone, I fucked something up that then affected the next day. You okay?
Yes, just in a hurry.
Yeah, she's pissed at. She's specifically pissed at me. This doesn't feel like there's a difference between when someone is actually in a hurry and just doesn't have time to do something than someone who is actually pissed at you but is also in a hurry. She is in a hurry, but she's actually pissed. Oh, do you need to ride to school? She freezes, then whirls on me.
Oh, now you offer me a ride? A little too late for that.
Knew it. I knew it. So if I put my phone in the charger like a normal person, in the little port like a normal person, this would have never happened. I would have actually been able to gotten Nikki home. But because I left it in my gear, I got distracted by Valerie and her boobs and everything. I didn't have my phone on me, which now fucks up my relationship with my sister and everything, because now she's pissed off at me that I couldn't get her a ride home. She must have probably forgotten about she must have probably either forgotten or didn't have the money to get on the bus, and so she was trying to reach me last night, and I didn't have my phone. And now there's gonna be this huge misunderstanding about it. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Even though that this is a fuck up, I'm so happy that there's an actual choice that had a consequence. I'm dead serious. I'm really fucking happy right now. She throws her books into her bag. No. Do not piss. No, and yes. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, did something happen? She just stares at me. Did I do something? Why is she looking at me like it's my fault? Because you forgot your phone. You got so preoccupied with everything else that you never got your phone. Why don't answer? Nikki sighs.
I need to get to school. I'll see you later.
Boy, we're gonna find out when we get our phone now, won't we? She's out the door before I can say goodbye. That was weird. Yeah, it was, and it's your fault. Well, I mean, it's okay. Technically, it's not really his fault, but if he had his phone on him, this awkwardness wouldn't be happening right now. Shrugging, I head to the kitchen to whip up a quick breakfast. Hopefully, she's in a better mood next time I see her. After eating, I hop on my bike and drive to school. Ooh, I just thought up something else. What if all this time, if I had spent more time with Yoona, does that affect us getting sponsorships or anything like that? Does ignoring Mayu have any consequences later on? Because I never do anything to hang out with Mayu or even hanging out with Sho. Oh man, now I'm really thinking about what happens. Yoona is already in class when I arrive. She waves as I walk in and I sit beside her. Hey Yoona.
Hey.
She wears a wide grin and fidgets with excitement. Ooh, I like the fidgeting. You seem like you're in a good mood.
I am.
She pauses.
Aren't you?
I guess so.
I thought you'd be a little more excited than that.
Sorry, my sister is having a bit of a breakdown today. Really? How come? She seems confused.
Well, I guess I just assumed that this had been hard for you, and I thought I'd helped bring you some relief.
Yeah, for her, maybe be a little bit excited for her. I mean, the woman's been working her fucking ass off for you. Bless me. Yeah, she's been working her ass off for you, dude. What?
What?
What are you talking about?
I found you a sponsor.
Yeah, don't you remember? Oh, that's amazing. How did you manage that?
I called in a favor, but that doesn't matter. I've already set up your account with them, and repairs are underway.
Sweet.
They started as soon as the paperwork was signed, so your gears will be as good as new in time for the match today.
Oh, Yuna, I love you so much. I would kiss you dead on the lips right now if I wasn't already involved with 2 other girls. I don't know how to thank you. She blushes.
You don't have to. I promised I'd find you one, and I always keep my promises.
Damn it, Yuna's number 1 again. I don't know what I'd do without you. You're a lifesaver. She sure fucking is, dude. She's actually a great fucking girl. Yuna's blush deepens and she seems pleased by my words. You should come meet the team before the match. We can share the good news together.
Sure, as long as I won't intrude on anything.
Ooh, shit, you might. I forgot. That means you're also gonna meet. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Kaori, don't get too pissed off, please. You won't. She nods. So I know we won't get our scores back at this class, but how do you think we did on the project?
You know what? I think we'll get a great mark.
I'm gonna have to take your word on that because we really did not work on it, or I don't remember working on it. You've done a lot of work for me. I actually feel like an asshole. She turns sheepish and looks away.
I'm actually a little surprised.
Oh, what do you mean? How come?
Well, since we weren't able to find time to meet over the weekend, I wasn't sure how much time we'd be able to put into it.
See? It did have an effect. It actually did have an effect. What if that was actually supposed to be our date and I fucked up the date with Yuna? Oh my god. The choices are actually having repercussions now. I was a bit surprised when you sent me your entire section on Sunday.
I was surprised when you finished your half first. We completed the project before the weekend even ended.
Yeah. She smiles warmly at me.
I'm really glad that I was able to have you as my partner.
You know what? Maybe Yuna is best girl. Maybe Yuna actually is best girl. I'm so sad now. I fucked that up. Now I'm the only one feeling a little shy. I really enjoyed working with you too. Glad I didn't disappoint. She smiles. As our conversation winds to a close, the professor comes in and starts the class. And class is over. The professor wraps up the lesson and students begin to file out of the classroom. I gather up my belongings and head out of class. I want to text my team, but I reach into my pocket and I find empty air. Oh my god, dude. How are you still this oblivious to the fact that you don't have your phone? It takes me maybe right now, my phone is like right next to me. And I still feel weird because once in a while, I have to check my pockets and see, wait, where's my phone? I'm like, oh no, it's right next to me in my charger. Like, dude, how are you this unaware of where your phone is at? That shouldn't be possible. Damn. My phone's still in my gear. Yes, it is. Which is still undergoing repairs. Yuna walks beside me. How much longer do you think it will be until the repairs are done?
Probably most of the afternoon. That's how long it usually takes if I remember correctly.
That's not good.
Is something wrong? Is something wrong?
Oh, I just said okay. I don't want to tell her my phone is in there. That might bring up some awkward questions about what it's doing in there. I recall the team's reaction from yesterday and I'm confident in my decision to avoid the topic. No, please just say it. I'm just eager to check up on my gear. She nods understandingly and a small smile on her lips.
When should I come meet the team?
How about once the repairs are done, we can meet in front of the hangar and I'll let you in. Oh my god, this asshole's gone without his phone for an entire day.
Great, I'll see you then.
Oh, Jesus. Yuna slings her bag over her shoulder and heads off. I really should text my team about the repairs right now rather than later. Hi, you don't have your phone. It should be fine to go collect my phone. I make my way to the hangar, but Eagle isn't in its usual dock. They must have moved it so they could complete the repairs without any chance of accidentally harming the surrounding gears. I circle around the hangar until I come upon an enclosed area in a far corner, well away from the parked gears. As I approach, I can hear the whir of machinery muffled through the heavy doors, which are open ajar. Why not just say ajar? Isn't that like saying the same thing? Open and ajar. They're the same word, right? I peek inside and see Eagle and Emerald surrounded by a group of mechanics. I push on the doors, but before I can enter, one of the mechanics jogs over to me.
Sorry. Only personnel may enter here.
Oh, hi, male mechanic. Hi, male sludge overlord mechanic. My gear is here.
Then it's undergoing repairs right now.
I know, but I need to get something from my gear.
You can get it when repairs are complete.
You can lower that tone of yours, sir. Actually, I need it now.
Why? What is it?
This is so embarrassing. Make up something really... This is so embarrassing. I mumble out my response. It's my phone. I left it in the cockpit.
What?
My phone.
What is your phone doing in your gear?
I was charging it. The mechanic crosses his arms.
Your gear is not a charging station.
I know. He sighs.
All right. Which gear is yours?
Yes! Telling the truth worked. I point to Eagle.
Wait here.
He closes the door. After a few minutes, he returns with my phone in his hand. Thanks. Now I can see why Nikki was totally upset with me this morning.
Is there anything else?
No, thanks again. He nods and then shuts the door. As I walk towards the exit, I unlock my phone and am greeted by 13 messages. They're all from Nikki. Now that I think about it, I don't remember if I saw her last night. What do you mean you just remembered that? Dude, how unaware are you? Opening them up, I read them in succession. Hello, my favorite big bro. How would you feel about picking me up from Megumi's tonight? Did you get my last text? Cooking class is almost over, and I'd really like to go hang out with Megumi. She can give me a ride over, but can you give me a ride home? Question mark? Is that a no? Huh? If you don't want to get me, then you should just say so. Fine, I'll take the bus. Are you mad at me? What did I do? Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad anymore. Dude, why are you ignoring me? Just tell me. Wow, okay, I literally make all your meals and you can't even do this little favor for me. Yeah, you're an asshole. Stop being such a jerk. I'm on the bus now, thanks to someone. Oh shit, hold up. Guess whose team has a new sponsor and their gears are already undergoing repairs? Oh, my last text was from Yoona this morning before class. Well, this explains a lot. No wonder Nikki was so moody this morning. I'm sure once I tell her it was all a misunderstanding, she'll be fine. I shoot my team a text. Gears are undergoing repairs. Meet in the hangar in 2 hours. Now that that's taken care of, I still have a lot of time to kill. I wonder what I should do. Yuna. Yeah. Well, yeah, well... I mean, Yuna's already gonna meet us there. Should I maybe prep her beforehand? I don't care about Mayu, though. Like, what do I need to go talk to Mayu about? This feels like a relationship option for Mayu. No, Yuna. I dial Yuna's number and wait for her to answer. This is gonna be weird now because it's like, well, why are you calling me?
Hello?
Hey, Yuna, it's Fartfurter. I was wondering if you've got some time to hang out. Maybe we can have another tennis match?
I'd love to, but I've got class in about half an hour. I was about to stop and grab a coffee. Would you like to join me?
Yes, that sounds nice. Even though I don't drink coffee. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll meet you in the cafe.
Okay, see you soon.
See you soon, darling. We hang up and I walk to the cafe. Yuna is already there by the time I arrive. She sits at a table near the window. After ordering myself a coffee, I join her. She smiles in acknowledgement as I sit down. So, what class do you have next?
Just one of my PHPT degree requirement classes. It's not one of the more interesting ones, so I'm not too excited about going.
Then skip class.
Do you have any more classes today?
I don't think I do. Nope, all done for today.
That must be nice.
Yes, it is. I can't wait to see you in like 1 hour. Her eyes sparkle as she sips her coffee.
So, how are you spending your free time between classes? Anything fun?
Oh, you know, just kind of sporadically dating people. It varies. I'll go to the library to study or chill in the pilot's lounge. Generally, I like to spend some quality time with my gear.
Ah.
She glances at the teal stripes on my uniform. She takes a sip of her coffee.
What made you decide to be a pilot?
Well, my dad was an engineer, and I grew up building mechs with him. He and I actually built Eagle together.
Eagle must be really special to you then.
No, I mean, you could be really special to me. Honestly, you kind of are right now. Yeah.
So why didn't you go into engineering?
I don't like building shit. My dad always wanted to be a pilot, but he was colorblind, so he could never become one. He always encouraged me to be a pilot instead. I never considered doing anything else. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it because my dad wanted me to. I love piloting. It's just something I always knew I wanted to do. Oh, what about you?
I actually almost joined the pilot program.
Really? What changed your mind? She hesitates. The words are on her lips, but she is debating whether or not to say them.
There were a lot of factors, but the biggest reason I chose to study PHPT is because pilot health and safety is frequently overlooked.
Oh, that's why she cares about me so much. Listen, I can be the pilot that you take care of for the rest of your life, my darling Yoona. You soft petal flower. You, I don't have any romantic words because I'm not really. Yeah, it's really funny. At heart, I'm actually a very romantic person, but when I have to talk, I'm the most unromantic person ever. Probably.
Pilots go through a rigorous training process, and people don't consider the long-term effects that training has on a person. Especially when you're talking about G-force training and the like. Being a pilot can take more of a toll on your body than you know.
You can check on my health any day. There you go. Attaboy. That would actually probably be my line. Like I said, not romantic at all. I feel just safer just knowing you're here looking out for me. She blushes.
I'll try my best.
Yeah. I appreciate you doing your best, Yoona. So, pilot help and physiotherapy, does that encompass mental health as well as physical?
Yes, definitely. Most people tend to forget that a healthy mind is just as important as a healthy body, but an unhealthy mind can just be as destructive, if not more so, than an unhealthy body.
My brain hurts a little bit. There was a lot of unhealthy and then mind and a lot of body and a lot of whatever. Ask more about pilot mental health, because right now my mental health sucks. Oh man, I'm a little guilty of forgetting that myself. Is there currently a large emphasis on mental health screenings for pilots, or is this is this an ever-evolving process?
It's an ever-evolving process, and unfortunately, it usually takes a tragedy before people realize there's a flaw in the system.
Like concussions in real life, the NFL, and any contact sports. Yeah, this is true. Really? She nods.
Obviously, a pilot has to pass a mental health evaluation before he can earn his license, but that screening needs to be more rigorous and more frequent.
I would actually think that makes a lot of sense. What do you mean?
Some mental illnesses are easily diagnosed, but some are more tricky and some can disappear and reappear, like depression or addictions. Those are hard conditions to spot because for the most part, they must be self-reported. But if a pilot knows that he may lose his license because he has this condition, he may not report it. It could reach a level where he would not only endanger himself, but those around him.
I actually wonder how much the people who wrote this story actually follow things like sports and mental illnesses like that, because this is almost pretty much like a situation in which you have baseball players or any like athlete, like football, basketball, hockey, doesn't matter, where they will go past their limit just to continue being a part of something because they don't want to lose it. You know, they don't want to lose football. They don't want to lose whatever the sport is. They can't live without it. And they almost overlook whatever is happening with them mentally or physically and just suck it up, because it's like sometimes, especially in men's sports, it's seen like as a manly or like a competitive thing to be like, no, I may have just like torn something in my arm, but whatever, I have to go back out there and finish. And that's not necessarily the smartest thing to do. Like sometimes people put pressure on athletes whenever they have like a slight tear or like something. Like for instance, Chris Paul injured his hamstring in Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals, and people were, it was Game 5, and he had to sit out for Game 6, Game 7, and they were like, if that was me or if that was Michael Jordan, he'd be out there right now. And it's like, well, first of all, the physical strain that takes on you is a lot, and no, he actually shouldn't be playing whatsoever. Anyway, I'm ranting, but it's kind of interesting how good of a parallel that is. This is actually very well written. Shouldn't his colleagues or teammates report him if they notice the pilot's strange behavior? Like, yeah, like it's written in a way in which it actually sounds like this is someone who's been studying it.
They absolutely should, but the way the current system works, the responsibility falls on the pilot himself and not his peers.
This is also true.
Pilots who are on anxiety or depression medication can also be disqualified from earning their license just because of the medication use alone.
This would be the equivalent of players who decide to smoke marijuana. Which can then have them suspended or banned from the league. This is really good. I'm sorry. I'm noticing it. This is very good. Isn't that kind of like punishing the pilot for treating as a condition?
There are arguments for both sides. The pilot is being punished for treating his condition, and because he uses the medication, he should be considered to be in sound mind. On the other hand, someone who is using the medication has a greater potential for significant underlying psychiatric or psychologic problems, and the side effects of medication is always unpredictable, so they're considered a risk.
I guess both sides make sense. Which side are you on? Yuna's eyes flash.
I'm a strong advocate for reform. We need pilots to understand the severity of these conditions, and we can't encourage an environment of secrecy because that is what puts lives at risk.
She pauses and her cheeks flush.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
No, that just means that you're actually passionate about it and that you actually want to see change done. This is kind of almost something that you'd want to see out of anybody actually seeking reform on something, whether it's like in a medical field or a political field or something like that. You want to see that passion there and the facts actually brought out. You want to see things like this brought to life. This is really good. This is really good. It's okay. I'm just glad someone like you is here to fight for what's best for us pilots. Yuna checks the time. I thought it was cheeks.
I need to get going. Sorry for lecturing you.
It's okay. No, don't be. I think it's great that you're so passionate about this. Passion is what creates change. She smiles brightly.
I'll see you later, okay?
Okay, see you in an hour, because that's when we're meeting up to go see my team. Remember that? Yeah, see ya. Way happier that I went to go see Yuna instead of, whatever the other girl is. That's how Mayu. There we go. I was like, that's how unforgettable she is. I didn't even remember her name. Sorry, how forgettable, not unforgettable. Anyway, she grabs her things and leaves. I finish up my coffee and then follow her out at the cafe. All right, we'll go ahead and stop here. Next episode, as we continue this batch, I guess Yoona meets the team and we find out who our new sponsor is. Thank you so much. This is Blackjack. If you've enjoyed the content that you've seen today, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Leave a like on the video. And let me know your comments, because I thought this was actually probably one of the better dialogues that this game has had thus far. Like, the game is actually coming together and it's been written very nicely. Like, this is great. This is actually great stuff right here. Goodbye and good night.